Ethiopia's capital Addis Ababa to that of neighbouring Djibouti. The new railway line, built and paid for by China,
now being laid for the Lagos-Ibadan railway line. The ambitious project is managed by the Chinese civil engineering and construction company.
Over the past 2 decades, China has become a dominant force reshaping Africa's landscape, evolving into the continent's largest trading partner and a key player in infrastructure development. In 2024 alone, China unveiled over $50 billion in new megaprojects across Africa, ranging from massive railways to cutting-edge urban centers. But what's fueling this surge? It's a mix of China's thirst for Africa's resources, its strategic push for global influence, and a bold gamble on Africa's growth potential. Will these projects spark prosperity or come with hidden strings attached? Let's dive into China's transformative megaprojects in Africa. Number 15. The Walvis Bay Container Terminal Project in Namibia. In 2019, after nearly 4 years of intense construction, the China Harbor Engineering Company completed a monumental $300 million megaproject. This remarkable project transformed Walvis Bay into one of the most strategically important ports in southern Africa. The scope of work was extensive, dredging the navigation channel, reclaiming 40 hectares of land from the sea, and building a new 600-meter quay wall. The impact of these upgrades has been extraordinary. The port's annual capacity soared from 350,000 to a staggering 750,000 20-foot equivalent units. To put that into perspective, that's the equivalent of 750,000 standard shipping containers. If these containers were lined up end-to-end, they would stretch from New York City to Los Angeles and back again, an impressive distance. So why does this project matter so much? Walvis Bay is now poised to become a crucial trade hub in southern Africa. With its increased capacity, the port can accommodate larger ships and handle more cargo, vastly improving Namibia's ability to import and export goods. But this is just the beginning. The expansion is part of the broader Walvis Bay Corridor Group initiative, a network of transport routes designed to connect Namibia to its landlocked neighbors, Botswana, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. This infrastructure development could be the catalyst for unlocking economic growth and trade opportunities across the entire region. And that's just the beginning. Next is another incredible project poised to shape the future of Africa. Let's take a closer look. Number 14. Impressive sub-hydroelectric power station in Ivory Coast. Nestled on the powerful Kandra River, this extraordinary dam is a marvel of modern engineering, capable of generating an impressive 275 megawatts of electricity, enough to power over 200,000 homes. With a staggering price tag of $572 million, the project was predominantly funded by China, with the Export-Import Bank of China contributing a remarkable 85% of the financing. The construction, completed in 2017 by the Chinese state-owned company COH Hydro, was no small feat. Crews faced relentless challenges, from rugged terrain to relentless downpours. Yet they prevailed to deliver a monumental achievement. The Suber Dam represents a major leap toward the Ivory Coast's energy independence. Before its completion, the country relied heavily on imported electricity from its neighbors. Now, with this powerful homegrown energy source, the country can not only meet its domestic electricity needs, but also has the potential to export surplus power. Next, we will explore another fascinating project, one that is truly reshaping the region's economy. Stay tuned. Number 13. Egypt's new administrative capital. Imagine building a brand new mega city from the ground up. A colossal $45 billion project situated just 45 kilometers east of Cairo. This futuristic development will cover an astonishing 700 square kilometers, about the same size as Singapore, redefining urban living on an unprecedented scale. Spearheaded by Egypt, but heavily supported by China, the project has Chinese giants like the China State Construction Engineering Corporation and China Fortune Land Development Company leading the charge in financing and construction. This ambitious new capital is designed to be nothing short of revolutionary. It will house cutting-edge government districts, futuristic financial centers, and a green space larger than New York's Central Park. Dominating the skyline will be a breathtaking 1-kilometer-tall tower destined to become a new global icon. When completed, this urban marvel is expected to accommodate 6.5 million people, create over 2 million jobs, and relieve Cairo's overwhelming congestion. It aims to be a blueprint for sustainable smart city development, setting new standards for Africa and the world. Up next, discover another groundbreaking project, one that's reshaping an entire coastline. Number 12, Angola's monumental Kakulo Kabaka hydropower project. On the mighty Kwanza River, a colossal hydropower project is rising, the Kakulo Kabaka Dam. With an awe-inspiring capacity of 2,172 megawatts, this dam is poised to more than double Angola's current electricity output. For $4.5 billion, funded largely by China's development bank, it stands as one of the most ambitious energy investments in Angola's history. The project broke ground in 2017, spearheaded by China Gajuba Group, renowned for constructing the iconic Three Gorges Dam. Building this titan hasn't been without its challenges. Over 10,000 workers have battled rugged landscapes and the lack of infrastructure in the region to bring this vision to life. When completed, the dam will light up homes and industries across Angola and even supply electricity to neighboring countries like Namibia and South Africa. This could transform Angola into a major energy hub for Southern Africa, fueling both regional connectivity and economic growth. However, with immense promise comes significant responsibility. The dam's reservoir will flood large areas, potentially displacing communities and altering delicate ecosystems. Striking a balance between progress and sustainability is critical to ensuring this landmark project becomes a model for long-term development. Next, we explore a groundbreaking railway redefining connections across Africa. Don't go anywhere. Number 11, Nigeria's Lagos-Ibadan Railway. Stretching 156 kilometers, the Lagos-Ibadan Standard Gauge Railway is a modern marvel that redefines transportation in Nigeria. Built by the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation for $1.5 billion, this groundbreaking project was completed in 2021, despite multiple delays. It connects two of Nigeria's most important cities, Lagos, the bustling economic hub, and Ibadan, a vibrant cultural and commercial center. What once took hours of grueling travel on congested roads can now be completed in just over 2 hours by train, thanks to speeds of up to 150 kilometers per hour. This railway isn't just faster, it's a transformative upgrade from the colonial-era narrow gauge line, which was notorious for being slow, unreliable, and prone to breakdowns. The Lagos-Ibadan Railway is more than a transport link. It's the first phase of the ambitious Lagos-Kano Standard Gauge project, a massive initiative designed to connect the economic powerhouses of southern Nigeria with the populous northern regions. Once fully realized, this 100-kilometer network could revolutionize Nigeria's connectivity, slashing transportation costs, boosting trade, and driving economic growth across the country. Number 10, Lekki Deep Sea Port. Nigeria's ambitious Lekki Deep Sea Port project, spearheaded by China Harbor Engineering Company, is a testament to the transformative power of strategic infrastructure. Completed in 2022 at a staggering cost of $1.5 billion, this state-of-the-art facility has already begun reshaping Nigeria's maritime industry and cementing its position as West Africa's commercial hub. Located on the outskirts of Lagos, the Lekki Deep Sea Port is among the most advanced ports in the region. With its deep-water docks, cutting-edge cargo handling systems, and streamlined operations, the port can accommodate the world's largest cargo ships, a feat unmatched by any other Nigerian port. This innovation drastically reduces turnaround times, increasing efficiency and lowering logistics costs for businesses. The economic implications are vast. By facilitating quicker and more efficient imports and exports, the port is attracting major shipping lines and global enterprises, positioning Nigeria as a vital link in international trade networks. This development is not only enhancing Nigeria's trade capacity, but is also stimulating job creation, with thousands of direct and indirect opportunities emerging in construction, logistics, and port operations. Beyond national benefits, the Lekki Deep Sea Port is projected to have a ripple effect across the West African region. Its ability to handle substantial cargo volumes positions it as a central hub for regional trade, fostering economic integration and connectivity. It's a cornerstone for Nigeria's economic future, a catalyst for regional growth, and a shining example of China-Africa collaboration. Number 9, Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway in Ethiopia. The Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway is an electrified railway line that stretches 756 kilometers, connecting landlocked Ethiopia to the vital port city of Djibouti. This monumental project has reshaped the way goods and people move between the two nations, transforming the trade landscape in the Horn of Africa. Costing a staggering $500 million, it was brought to life by two Chinese giants, China Railway Group and China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, with significant financial backing from the Export-Import Bank of China. Completed in 2018 after nearly 6 years of construction, this railway has drastically cut down travel times. What once took days by road can now be done in just 12 hours by train, with freight trains reaching speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour. The economic implications of this project are far-reaching. It's projected that the Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway will boost Ethiopia's GDP by 2.2% annually and create over 20,000 new jobs. For Ethiopia, a country with a population exceeding 110 million and one of Africa's fastest-growing economies, this railway is a game-changer. It will help accelerate industrialization, attract foreign investment, and strengthen regional integration. For Djibouti, the railway plays a central role in its strategy to position itself as a regional logistics hub, boosting its significance in global trade. This project is not just about transportation, it's a powerful catalyst for economic growth and collaboration in the region. Next, we explore another infrastructure project shaping the future of Africa. Stay tuned. Number 8. Tanzania's ambitious Port of Bagamoyo project. With a projected price tag of $10 billion, Tanzania's Port of Bagamoyo is set to revolutionize the nation's maritime trade and position Tanzania as a key gateway to East Africa. Spearheaded by China Merchants Port, a state-owned Chinese company, this ambitious project is located just 75 kilometers north of Dar es Salaam. Upon completion, the port is expected to handle an astonishing 20 million 20-foot equivalent units annually, more than 7 times the current capacity of the Port of Mombasa, East Africa's largest port. To put that into perspective, 20 million 20-foot equivalent units is equivalent to the combined container volume of all African ports in 2019. This massive infrastructure development isn't just a game-changer for Tanzania, it has the potential to completely reshape trade dynamics across East Africa. By linking landlocked nations like Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi to global markets, the Port of Bagamoyo could significantly boost regional trade and economic growth. While the project has encountered delays due to financial hurdles and environmental concerns, it remains a top priority for Tanzania's government. Though the final results are still to be seen, one thing is certain. If completed, the Port of Bagamoyo will likely transform East Africa's economic landscape for decades to come. Next, we explore another ambitious venture redefining energy across the continent. Stay tuned. Number 7. Nigerian megaproject, the Mambilla Hydroelectric Power. The Mambilla Hydroelectric Power Project in Nigeria is a monumental venture that promises to significantly boost the country's energy capacity. Located on the scenic Donga River in Taraba State, this massive dam is set to generate an impressive 3,050 megawatts of electricity, enough to power millions of homes and meet nearly 25% of Nigeria's current energy needs. To put this in perspective, the Mambilla Dam will generate 1.5 times the electricity of the renowned Hoover Dam in the United States. With a price tag of $5.8 billion, this ambitious project is being led by Chinese construction giant COH Hydro in collaboration with local Nigerian companies. COH Hydro, famous for its role in the construction of China's Three Gorges Dam, brings decades of expertise to the table. Construction began in 2018, and the dam is expected to be fully operational by 2030. Once complete, it will not only help address Nigeria's growing energy demands, but also stimulate economic growth and improve living conditions across the nation. Next, let's look at another incredible project poised to shape the future of Africa. Number 6. Magnificent Maputo-Katembe Bridge in Mozambique. The Maputo-Katembe Bridge, an engineering masterpiece built by the China Road and Bridge Corporation, stands as Africa's longest suspension bridge, stretching an impressive 3 kilometers across Maputo Bay. This monumental $785 million project, completed in 2018 after 4 years of construction, has dramatically improved connectivity between Maputo, the capital, and the Katembe district on the opposite shore. Before its completion, the only way to cross the bay was by ferry, which could take several hours and was often unreliable. Today, that same journey takes just minutes, opening the door for faster trade, improved commuting, and a boost to tourism. The bridge can handle up to 1,500 vehicles per hour, making it a vital artery for economic activity. Beyond convenience, it's expected to increase Maputo's GDP by 3%. For the people of Katembe, long isolated from the city's economic core, the bridge serves as a lifeline, unlocking new opportunities and paving the way for a brighter, more connected future. Number 5, Nairobi-Mombasa Standard Gauge Railway in Kenya. The 472-kilometer Nairobi-Mombasa Standard Gauge Railway, known as the Madaraka Express, has become a symbol of modern transportation in Kenya and East Africa. This groundbreaking project, completed for $3.2 billion, was developed by China Road and Bridge Corporation with 90% of the funding provided by the Export-Import Bank of China. The railway has dramatically reduced travel time between Kenya's two largest cities, cutting the journey from over 10 hours to just 4.5 hours. However, the impact of this railway goes far beyond simply making travel more efficient. It has the potential to stimulate economic growth, especially by fostering the development of new industries along the railway corridor. The increased connectivity has opened up new business opportunities and positioned Kenya to become a regional transportation hub, boosting both trade and tourism. Yet there is more at play here than just economic transformation. Many experts believe the project is part of China's larger strategy to extend its influence in Africa, likening it to a modern-day Silk Road that deepens trade ties and reshapes geopolitics for years to come. By funding major infrastructure projects across the continent, China not only gains access to critical resources, but also strengthens its diplomatic relationships with African nations. The Madaraka Express is a clear indicator of Africa's growing infrastructure renaissance and the role it plays in global trade and geopolitics. Number 4, Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, also known as the New Silk Road, is a transformative global infrastructure plan launched by China in 2013. Envisioned as a modern link between Asia, Africa, and Europe, the BRI seeks to foster connectivity and economic growth in over 150 countries. With a focus on building road, rail, energy, digital networks, and maritime ports, the initiative spans 6 major land corridors and an extensive maritime Silk Road. Chinese President Xi Jinping introduced the concept during a 2013 visit to Kazakhstan, emphasizing overland routes through Central Asia, the Belt, and maritime connections across Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Africa, the Road. A cornerstone of Xi's foreign policy, the BRI positions China as a key global leader while strengthening trade routes and partnerships. As of early 2024, the initiative includes nations that collectively represent 75% of the global population and over half of the world's GDP. Studies suggest the BRI could increase global trade, boost GDP growth in participating regions by up to 3.9%, and add $7.1 trillion annually to the global economy by 2040. With its completion target set for 2049, coinciding with the centennial of China's founding, the BRI symbolizes China's ambition to shape a more interconnected and prosperous future for the world. Next, we delve into a project that's not just about speed, but reshaping an entire region. Number 3, Konza Technology City in Kenya. Located just 60 kilometers south of Nairobi, the Konza Technology City is poised to become Kenya's premier smart city. Spanning 5,000 acres of greenfield land, this ambitious development aims to be a dynamic hub for technology, business, and education. Set to unfold in 4 phases over the next 20 years, the city will feature state-of-the-art office spaces, a robust ICT infrastructure, and essential amenities for both businesses and residents. With an estimated $500 million in private investments, the project is set to create over 15,000 jobs within its first 5 years. Beyond job creation, Konza is envisioned as the economic engine of Kenya, attracting global tech enterprises and fostering innovation. Supported by China's investment, the city will embody the cutting edge of governance, offering world-class policy frameworks and regulatory systems. Konza Technology City is not just a place, it's the future of Kenya, a symbol of the country's ambitious vision for growth and technological advancement. Number 2, Egypt-Sudan High-Voltage Electricity Transmission Line. Picture a future where electricity flows seamlessly between Egypt and Sudan, lighting homes and fueling businesses along the Nile Valley. The Egypt-Sudan High-Voltage Electricity Transmission Line is more than just a network of cables and pylons. It's a symbol of deeper regional cooperation. This ambitious project allows both nations to share electricity resources, improving access to power, reducing reliance on fossil fuels, and potentially lowering energy costs. By connecting the two countries, it promotes energy security and strengthens ties across the region. The project is also a testament to China's dedication to Africa's sustainable development, aligning with broader goals for a greener, more connected future. As Egypt and Sudan work together, the transmission line will catalyze progress, unlocking new economic opportunities and paving the way for a brighter, more sustainable future for the entire region. Number 1. Cabinda Refinery. The Cabinda Refinery project in Angola is a significant collaboration between Chinese and Angolan enterprises, aiming to enhance the nation's oil refining capabilities. The first phase, with an investment of $550 million, is scheduled to commence production by April 2025, processing 30,000 barrels of crude oil daily. This phase is expected to meet 10% of Angola's domestic fuel needs, thereby reducing reliance on imported refined products. The second phase, estimated at $1 billion, plans to double the refinery's capacity to 60,000 barrels per day and include the production of diesel and jet fuel. Engineering for this phase is anticipated to begin by the end of 2024, with operations projected to start 1-2 years thereafter. GemCorp Holdings Limited, a private equity firm, holds a 90% stake in the project, with Angola's state-owned Sonangol as a minority partner. The refinery's development is expected to stimulate economic growth, create employment opportunities, and attract further foreign investment, thereby strengthening Angola's position in the global oil market. What do you think? Are these mega projects a symbol of progress or a strategic move with hidden strings attached? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.